Yo, what's up, family? You cats know what it is. This is Celebrity Talk with Q, and I'm Q.
Hey guys, this is Zola.
Hey, and you know it's Q.
Yes, today we're going to bring you the Real Housewives of Atlanta Reunion Part 2 recap and review.
Wow, Part 2 was something else. Let me tell you something. A lot of feelings was hurt. A lot of things came out. But you know what? There's a lot of foulness going on. I'm going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of messed up stuff going on. A lot of disrespect. I mean, it's terrible, if you ask me, Zola.
Yeah, it is terrible. And it opened up with Andy Cohen saying that Porsha is not going to join them for the rest of the reunion shows and that they do not tolerate any physical violence.
Yo, did you see what Porsha did last week? Kenya and Porsha got in each other's face, and Porsha grabbed this woman's hair with brute force and pulled this woman down to the floor. I mean, people really could have got hurt. So for that, we understand that Porsha has been fired, terminated. Not just from the reunion shows, which is a whole different check from Bravo itself, but from the series altogether.
Wow, so Andy went around asking the ladies how did they feel about the Kenya and the Porsha incident. And Kenya said that Porsha lost control, and NeNe defended Porsha by stating that Kenya put the wand in her face, as to provoke her.
I mean, you know what? My take on that is maybe Kenya shouldn't have put the wand in her face, but there's no justification for physical altercations except for self-defense. There's no excuse for it except for self-defense.
Okay, so we move along to Kenya and NeNe got into a little slight argument about Phaedra. There was some comment made about Phaedra, about how something came up where Kenya said that NeNe really wasn't feeling Phaedra in the beginning, so they talked about that as well.
Yeah, there was previous beef between NeNe and Phaedra, and it looks like everybody at one time or another have a beef with NeNe. People feel that NeNe's a troublemaker. People feel that she comes out of her face. People feel that she's selfish and she's all about NeNe. I mean, what's your take on it, Zola?
Well, I believe that NeNe, if all the spotlight is not on NeNe, she has a problem with whoever it is.
Wow. Like I said, so it's safe to say that you agree that people are saying that NeNe's just for NeNe. That's it. That she's just all about NeNe. Instead of being Team Real Housewives of Atlanta, she's Team NeNe.
Okay, Q, this is kind of humorous to me, but anyway, they said back in the days Phaedra was called the head doctor.
Wow, that's something else. I don't even want to touch on that, because you guys know we here at Celebrity Talk with Q. We don't talk bad about people, we don't curse, and we don't talk bad about people, so let's just move forward. Also, Kenya talked about somebody's husband strays. You know, she may have been talking about Phaedra, but like I said, we're not going to really go into that. I just wanted to mention that real quick. All right. What do you want to add, Zola?
I just want to add that Mama Joyce came out and added her opinion. She was pretty funny, making everyone laugh, being her true self, speaking her mind. So it brought her out to speak, for a while, long while, actually.
I mean, wow, did you see Mama Joyce? She lost a lot of weight. She looked a lot younger. She talking about how she got her own money. I mean, she really looked good.
And then the episode ended with Cynthia and NeNe's relationship. Q, you want to touch on that?
Cynthia and NeNe. You all saw the episodes. Everything went out of whack when NeNe called Peter the B word. I mean, that's a really harsh word, especially to call a man. That's something that you don't do if you guys call yourself friends. You know what I'm saying? You don't disrespect nobody like that. And I mean, some people feel that they're not surprised that NeNe did that because people feel that NeNe don't have anyone fooled. They feel that NeNe has no class anyway. NeNe has as much class as the size of your pinky finger. So people are not surprised. And I've even heard people say that NeNe is just straight up ghetto. A ghetto chick who wound up getting on TV. So a lot of people isn't surprised, but that would ruin a friendship. Be careful what you say. The Bible says the tongue is sharper than any two-edged sword. And that means the tongue can cut, and that tongue could end friendships for years and decades, even friendships for life.
Well, it looks like Cynthia and NeNe's friendship is ended, because Cynthia's last comment was, sometimes you know when you reach the end of the road with people. So I guess her and NeNe is no longer friends like that anymore. And she said she don't speak to NeNe much. But I don't blame her. I mean, I would feel offensive if someone called my husband the B word. If me and someone was best friends, and after knowing me for years and being like, you know, besties and everything, and they call my husband the B word, I would be offended and think about ending that friendship, because I would think that they wasn't really my friend in the beginning.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, that definitely would end it. And next week is the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion part 3, where the husbands is going to join their wives and their fiancés behind the sofa, and it's going to really get ugly. Let me just offer my opinion, okay? And I want you guys to listen very carefully. I think that when they casted these women for this reality show, of course they may have put these women in a position to be at war because it gets ratings. I feel that these women were not mature enough. Well, maybe Cynthia was mature, but the rest of them, I don't think they was mature enough to be on a reality show. I don't think most people are mature enough to be on a reality show. And you will say things and you will do things out of fear of looking bad on television. To be on a reality show, you have to have a lot of control. You have to get with the rest of your cast members and you have to let them know, we are not going to let the producers make fools out of us. We can get along and still get ratings. Bill Cosby proved that with the Cosby Show. Remember the Cosby Show, the Huxtables? That was nothing but a positive show, and it was a #1 show for 6 seasons. That's right, 6 years. So I don't think these women, you know, maybe Cynthia was mature enough, but outside of Cynthia, I don't think these women was mature enough to be casted for a reality show. All they did at one time or another, all these women did was look and act like imbeciles.
Well, that's what a lot of reality shows out here nowadays. I mean, that's how they get their ratings, unfortunately, and people wind up walking away with their life exposed, being embarrassed, and not looking good at all, not being good role models or examples. In exchange for a decent amount of money, isn't that something? But anyway, Zola, you got any last things you want to add? We just want you to send a comment how you feel about this, you know, part 2. Because we know part 3 is going to be messy. I mean, a lot of stuff, more stuff is going to come out, and it's going to be very messy because the husband's going to be there now. Oh, wow, part 3. So that should be next week. But anyway, go on and send a comment. What do you think about part 2? What do you think about our review? Come talk to us, all right? So I'm Q. This is Zola. And I'll talk to you guys soon. God bless. Take care. 100.